Please confirm you can hear me clearly and you can see my screen clearly. Thank you for joining the call tonight. So, how was last week? Um, Hope you ended the week positive. We had a lot of holidays last week, but then the holidays didn't stop trader from trading because a good number of them are not global holidays. Okay, so let's get into an happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everyone, to every man on the call tonight, and every man that would see this video afterwards. So, the Happy Father's Day. Um, Thank you for all you do for your family and for everyone around you. So let's get into the discussion tonight. Starting with the news lineup, we have for tomorrow, Monday, we do not have any high impact news to say, but Tuesday, JPY. There's a there's a lineup of high impact news for JPY on Tuesday, 17th of June. And then we also have high impact news for USD for dollars, same Tuesday around 1:30. So on Wednesday, we have GBP 7 a.m., we have USD 1:30, and then we have CAD 4:15 and USD 7 p.m. On Thursday, we have CHF 8:30 a.m. Yes, and then GBP 12 p.m. That's on Thursday. And on Friday, we have GBP 7 a.m., GPY 7:40 a.m. So please pay attention to the news before you enter the market this week. So let's get into our PS for tonight. So let's get into our PS for tonight. So Euro JPY. So Euro JPY finally broke out of the range and then did a retest of this old high. So what we are going to most likely see, of course, price is approaching this key level. So we'll watch out for that key level, and then our next course of action is going to be determined by what happened at that key level. If price is going, because if you look at it, this whole place is a huge range on its own. Price has been ranging since August 2024 in this big range. So the most likely possibility, because if you look at this, where price is currently is also an old high. So between here and here, whatever happened here will determine what will happen in the next few weeks and most likely even months. Now, we are likely to, with the news coming up this week, on Tuesday we had JPY news. If it's going to get, if it is going to strong or weak, it's going to give us momentum to either push the price higher or lower. But regardless of what happened, what is going to be, we'll wait for this and then be able to take a good action. If it's going to be a sell, which we will most likely stay on for the next few weeks, or a buy if you're able to take out this level. But if it's going to be a sell, these are the things you should watch out for. Please watch out for fake outs. So you can see market break out this place, and then the candle with good momentum going, breaking out into all of this level, and then one might be quick to say, we've broken that level, we should be looking for a buy. Unless you have a retest as a critical level, and then market give us a plain and a clear entry, it is not yet, because most likely for a sell to really be validated, there will most likely be a fake out, liquidity sweep, and all of that. So just be careful. That's what I will say concerning this. Once the market give a clear outlook, you will surely look at and then drop whatever I'm doing also on the group. Whatever I decide to do, I'll put it on the group based on what market is doing. So at least we have between here and here, though currently where price is a key level if you check the past. So that's that for Euro JPY. So let's get to Euro USD, since we've been considering Euro USD in the last few days. So Euro USD. So if you see this, Euro USD easily, you know, if not for close of market close, you can see what happened here. Give us a smooth retest after breaking all of this place, give a double top, then give a smooth retest to the upside. Now, there are two things that most likely will happen here, or that might happen here. This to the upside, or this to retest this place, which has been done, than to the downside. So we just watch and see. So if market break below this place, meaning market has given us a low, a high, a low, a higher low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. So that means market is already giving us another trend in itself. So we are going to watch for market to break this structure, or break this structure. So we are going to wait for uh, a clear break of structure to know which side market is going to. Remember, we do not predict the market. We look at possible scenarios, and then we wait for them to play out and take as much as we can take, as market will allow us take in through those scenarios. Basically, that is what we do here. So we do not. So now, in alignment with our long-term sentiment of the dollar, so let's go to DXY. So in our alignment with dollar, every time I've had this session since the beginning of this year, there's one sentiment I have kept concerning the dollar, which is a lower dollar. And then if you go through all of this from the beginning of the year, you will see that we kept creating a new low. Now we created a new low before market closed also last week. So a lower dollar simply means, you know, Euro USD should be buying. We should maintain a bullish sentiment on Euro USD and every pair that trade against the USD. So with that sentiment also, if you want to check the chart of USD JPY, we should be bearish on that because it's USD. So but we're not considering that. So, judging our sentiment on the dollar with what Euro USD is pointing out, will almost likely be saying that we are holding a bullish sentiment. But then, that on one side, we will wait for market to confirm it before we take, before we take a risk on it, before we, go all in on it. So that's for DXY and USD. So let's get into Bitcoin and gold. So since dollar is weak, what are you expecting to see? The stronger, the stronger gold. So as long as dollar keep creating a new low, gold will keep creating a new high. So what we are looking for in gold is a buy. So we are looking for a buy. So we are looking for a buy on gold. That's what we are looking for. We are looking for a buy on gold, you know. And you can see the momentum in the last few days. So we are looking for a buy on gold. Let's check. So wait for market to retrace. And then we enter at an institutional level. I'll still go back to the gold chart. BTC USD. Let's check BTC. So while that is loading, let's go back to gold and then go to lower time frame. Naturally, we should be waiting for gold to, give us a retracement. Let me even put my high here to give us a retracement into at least to close this fair value gap here. But what we've seen in the last few weeks and months in this market, fair value gap like that might not really get. Let's get it to 15 minutes and see. So the okay, there's other block here that price tap into and all of that. So I wouldn't advise that we wait for I won't advise that we wait for price to come down to this place again. Looking at the bullish momentum, I would just say that okay, let's work with this current place, and then let's see what market is going to do. If you see a retracement into a good level, then we can take a buy from there. So if you look at this, let's see. Can you still hear me? So this is a high, this is a higher price. So let's see what price is going to do. But we are maintaining a bullish momentum or a bullish sentiment, so to say, on gold. So let's check what we have here 105. BTC on 105. Let's go to the daily chart. There's a rejection on 103, and that's what sent us back to 105. So apparently, we are also looking for a buy here. So we are looking for a buy here as well. So we are surely looking for a buy. If we see a sweet spot, it will be a good one to pick. So hopefully there won't be any unplanned event this week. So because in the last few days there's been a bit of instability. At first it was Trump and then Elon Musk. Now it is Iran and Israel, which also involve US and all of that. So we just need to watch the market, because all of those things eventually do get, do get to the market and has ripple effects in the market. And that's one thing when it comes to USD pairs, you need to pay attention to all of those things as well. So thank you so much for watching tonight. That's all I have to say tonight. Please pay attention to the news, both the structured and the unstructured, both the one that we can track through Forex Factory, and the one we cannot track. Once you see any irrational behavior in the market, try check X, Twitter, or any other CNN, and just to know what is happening so that you can manage your trade appropriately. So thank you so much for watching tonight. See you next week Sunday, and do have a profitable week ahead. Bye bye.